let's go.
Okay, so we are going to talk about some stuff about DPDL Season 2. We're going to explain the rules of multi-battles, give some drafting tips, talk about the tier changes. We're also gonna see the draft order, and also have a battle later. So these are the things we're going to talk about, as said.
Nice.
Should we start off with what a multi-battle actually is? I hope everyone already knows this, but we can begin with this. So,
Yep.
a multi-battle is a 4-player battle with 2 players on each team, being from like 2 of the different teams in this league, for example, this time. Yeah.
And all 4 players will control one Pokemon on the field. So you actually have 2 players versus 2 players, and like it's sort of like teamwork, and you only control one, and then your partner controls the other, and you kind of play double battle, right? You kind of play VGC, but you only can control one more at a time. One mon
Exactly.
at a time.
So it's kinda like VGC, but it's kinda different since you, as said, only control one Pokemon. Also, another difference from VGC is the fact that Dynamax alternates between the 2 players every turn, 1 Dynamax per team per battle. We'll explain this mechanic further later.
Nice. Then, as usual, in a double battle, the team that knocks out all the opponent Pokemon win, but there's actually another win con, and we'll explain that later. But
Yes.
ultimately, a few other differences here is that instead of a 4v4 match, because in VGC you bring 6 and choose 4, in a multi-battle, it's very exciting. In Sword and Shield, we bring our rules are that we bring 8 and you choose 6 to play. So you're actually playing a 6 mon versus a 6 mon match. So there are a lot more mechanics involved, there are a lot more mons to prepare for, and if you knock out all the Pokemon, you win. And the other win con is that if you win by timer, you also win the game. Time Lord win con, yeah, I did that when we did
Timer
later route
is
lessons
amazing.
multi-battle. So the timer, for us, how we judge this is as long as the game says that you win, because the game has a sophisticated system to resolve the ties. When it comes down to timer, then whoever wins will be legit. Right, Flair?
Exactly.
Okay.
Whoever the game says wins, it's the winner of the match.
Nice.
Always trust what the game does. It has a good system. So, Dynamax. As said, only 1 Dynamax per turn. No, per team per match. And you want to go on?
Okay, so it's very cool, like what Flair said in the previous slide. The Dynamax alternates, but how does this work? So there's always a player 1 slot and a player 2 slot. Let me answer Sharkdad's question. Is item clause included? Oh, thanks, Esther. Yes, and we will cover it later. It's quite we are doing this very in depth, and props to Flair for creating all these slides for all of you guys. So I'm on point 2. On turn 1, both the player 1s, you can see the red arrow on the screen. So both the player 1s can Dynamax. Over here, in this screenshot, we are in turn 2. So I'll pass on to you.
No, this is this is person 2 in turn 1.
Oh yes, yeah.
You see, in this situation, we are playing the Badu, and it's we are player 2, and it's turn 1. So since player 1 started with like the option to Dynamax, we don't have the option this time. It's just like raid battles. Only 1 player can Dynamax at once, and like option to Dynamax always cycles around the team. So it's the same thing in multi battles. What happened to the layout? It looks
I tried to
really
make the
weird.
picture. I tried to make the picture bigger. Right.
Okay. I see.
So yeah, so you see here like the Badiou is the one with the black arrows, right? So
Yeah.
you can see the dynamics, like what Flair said, it takes turns like in a raid battle. So you can see the meter going to half, and when it's your turn to dynamax, the meter will go to full. So
Yeah.
it is quite intuitive and like it seems confusing at the start, but the more multi battles you play, the more you'll get used to it. And this is very crucial in multi battle because you and your partner needs to coordinate and decide who to max to make full use of the 3 turns of max, and you can also call when your opponent's preparing to max because the like the opponent directly across you has the opportunity to max. Yeah, that will be covered in the next point, right?
Yes.
So
And just remember,
mhm.
before the battle, your team decides who is player 1 and who is player 2. So that will you will message your opponent who's player 1 and who's player 2 before the battle starts, before you even start searching. I recommend doing. And so, as Evan started explaining, if you can Dynamax, the opponent across diagonally from you can as well, which we can see from this graphic. Do we have any questions on the alternating Dynamax?
So one more thing I want to point out would be that at the beginning, there are 2 ways to actually do this as organizers of a multi-battle league. You can make it like you flip a coin and choose the player 1 slot, but that kind of feels weird, and
Yeah.
it's more interesting to have strategies surrounding which player becomes player 1 and which player becomes player 2, because player 1 will have the opportunity to Dynamax first, and in team preview you'll be able to see who is player 1 on the opponent team. Then you can kind of plan ahead and lead the correct mons, maybe calling that they're gonna Dynamax on turn 1. So that's
Yeah.
very useful, and as teammates, you know there are like 2 people playing the game at the same time, so there's a lot of opportunity to strategize and come up with ideas during the game, because this particular Dynamax factor is the it's like the bread and butter of Sword and Shield, and it is gonna make a huge impact in this multi-battle.
Yeah. I think Dynamax will be very important, and we're also going to track how many times a Pokemon has Dynamax during the season. So we'll see which Pokemon Dynamax the most and which Pokemon that get the most kills, and we can see if we get a correlation between those 2 values.
Well said.
Um,
So I
next
just
up
want to
is
shout
the
out
timer.
like Loaf is saying VGC but more simple but more complicated. Yeah, well said.
That sounds pretty accurate, not gonna lie. But okay, timer. There's some different timer thingies. So to begin with, time preview is still 1 minute 30 seconds. That's the exactly same number as in VGC.
So next up, you have the move time. In VGC, you only have 45 seconds to make your move, but over here you have 60 seconds. Not just that, 60 seconds for both players at the same time, right? So
Yeah.
that's 1 full minute for you and your partner, and if you have a third person, that's 1 full minute to discuss and finally lock in your moves. But please make sure you lock in your moves, right? Because there are always times where people discuss too much, like, oh, will this guy fake out? Will this guy parting shot? And
Yeah.
they run out of time and then click the first move and then maybe throw the game that way.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure to wait until you have actually decided what to do.
Yeah,
Not just, oh, okay, I'll go fake out and click fake out.
then your teammate has another idea, then actually clicking protect would have been more helpful with your mod.
Exactly. So communication is key here. And you need to wait clicking your moves to come up with the optimal strategies.
Nice.
So next up, your time is none, while VGC has 7 minutes. So you can pretty much always use that full minute to discuss,
Correct.
and I
Yeah.
recommend doing it. VGC, you kind of still want to click moves.
As fast as possible, right?
Yeah.
Because if you run out of your time, then there's a chance that you lose your match, even though the match hasn't reached timer. But in this
Yeah.
case, in a multi-battle, on paper, you can actually use all 60 minutes of your time. Even when you have a mon that is KO'd and you want to bring in a mon in the back, you can actually wait the full 60 seconds. Oh,
Yeah.
I meant seconds, not 60 minutes. So,
Yeah.
like, this right is although Flair says that he recommends that you maybe take as long as you can, for some game plans, if you choose to Dynamax turn 1 and go boom, you don't want the match to stall because you don't want
Yeah.
the opponent to have a
Very
chance
true.
to use the remaining, because when you Dynamax you can only kill 3 technically, right? So you don't want
Yeah,
the opponent to
that's
use
half of
the
team.
you don't want the opponent to use the remaining 3 in the back to stall out the time, and then for them to use as much of their 60 seconds as possible. So
Yeah.
it's a double-edged sword, and then as the season goes on, as you gain experience, you will learn how to manage the timer.
Yeah.
Please don't
It's-
try. Yeah, I stalled Setsuku quite a lot in the previous
Time will
multi-battle
be
match.
time will be so important in this league.
Stalling is mean, but actually it's part of the
you-
game.
Godly bread. You are the midnight stockpilers. And you know all about it. Will bread.
Who's the
will
mean one?
bring
Yeah.
will bring a stockpile on every Pokemon.
Okay, so I'll move on to the last point, which is the total time being 20 minutes. And keep in mind, so you only hear it now on stream. If you have two mons like a Litten and a Grookey, the Litten goes for Intimidate, the Grookey goes for Grassy Surge, probably procs a Grassy Seed. All these animations don't count in the 20 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
The moment it says fight, then the 20
Yeah.
minutes starts. And if you have a stream setup and you are able to put a 20-minute timer on a stream, please do that, right? Because that really helps you make decisions always towards the end game. So
Yeah.
the 20 minutes starts exactly at the point where you can click fight, and it goes all the way, and the game really stops at 20 minutes, and the timer will come into effect, and the game will decide who wins and who loses.
Yeah. So always try to be very flexible with the timer and make the decisions that are correct with the situation. I recommend having, like, if you don't have it on, for example, a stream layout, at least having your phone next to you
Yeah,
with
like a
like a
stopwatch.
timer be really good. So you know approximately how long time there's left. So next up, changed moves. A couple moves don't work like in VGC. To begin with, Ally Switch. Ally Switch does not work, and I'm so happy about it.
Yeah, it is like legitimate VGC. Like
Yeah,
the VGC, the ideal world that we want it to be. So
yeah,
it is clickable, but it will definitely fail. So
yeah,
like it's actually very useless to have it in your moveset, and 4 moves are actually very important on your mons. So
yes.
Ally Switch is really just a meme. Then next up, Beat Up. So Beat Up in VGC will hit 4 times. So the Justified mon will get a +4 boost, right? But now
Yeah,
you are only controlling 3 mons. From one person's perspective, you're only bringing 3 mons into the game, so the beat up can only give the Justified mon a +3 boost, but based on my experience, it still works. So it is
Yeah.
still a legitimate strategy, so don't let this put you off.
this of course makes it a bit weaker, but it still works.
So there's Growlithe, right?
Yeah, it's only Growlithe.
Oh, only one team can draft beat up then.
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe even the is it the Bonsly thing? Someone did it before.
Bonsly. Yeah, Bonsly.
But you can only go to a
Setsu.
plus. Oh my god, you can go to
+3.
+6. +3. Yeah, so that's about it.
That's
But-
really true. I totally forgot about Rattle.
Yeah. Oh, Rattle. And weak
Oh
armor.
yeah, weak armor.
Oh,
But that
is
doesn't
it?
matter. It's better. Weak armor is +2 speed, so you don't
Oh,
get as many
the defense
defense
drop.
drops actually.
Okay, +3. Okay, next up,
Yeah.
moves that work.
So moves that do work in VGC, pledges. Pledges work as normally.
Yeah, so basically, actually, everything that you can do in VGC works. So,
Yeah.
in VGC, sometimes you can self-shadow sneak, even in psychic terrain. So this definitely
Yeah.
works here. Pollen Path, I've checked, it heals your partner, which is really
Yeah.
cool. And then coaching 100% works. That's why we have Riolu on the screen. And
Yeah.
helping hand works as well. So
Yeah.
definitely.
So all of these
Self prop,
important
yeah,
VGC
like
moves works.
bulldoze, clear body also works.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That should be everything on that slide.
Yep.
Okay, so our rule set. This I give enormous credits to Evan for this one. I'm using pretty much the rules he used for his multi-battle league. He's the multi-battle specialist in the DPEC, I would say. Well then, so to begin with, you need to use the multi-battle battle power rules, and that includes you needing to have at least level 50 Pokemon, as this rule set uses flat rules. So all Pokemons over level 50 gets leveled down to 50, and all below doesn't get leveled up to 50. So make sure that all your Pokemon are at least level 50.
So one fun fact would be that you can put nicknames on your mons. Oh, that was so fun last
Oh yeah, I
time I
remember
played.
that.
So just always remember to make sure your mons are level 50 and above. We won't allow level 1 strategies, and we won't allow, mons that are less than level 50. If your mon comes in at level 48 or 49 because you forgot to rare candy 1 or 2 more times, then you
Yeah.
have to kind of face the consequences with a mon that's kind of weaker and not optimal.
Next up is that your Pokemon need to be battle ready, or have the Galar mark. So there's this guy in Battle Tower, which removes previous gen moves.
So, like, this is because we don't want to see legacy moves. We don't want to see a Riolu going for follow me. It is possible to do this in Sword and Shield, but we want to be as fair as possible, and then we try and keep to the DPEC circuit format, right? So DPEC is always gonna use Sword and Shield rules, sort of like
Yeah.
the current series. Like back then, it was Series 9.
Yeah, we were using Series 9 as a base.
So each player will bring. So the next rule is very important. Point number 4. Each player brings 4 Pokemon into the match. You are actually allowed to bring a team of 6 into a multi-battle. You have seen before people online doing 6 on my side, then 6 with my partner, and then we go 12v12 against the opponent. But that's like, we only draft 10 mons per team, and we want to reduce the amount of variance as possible. Imagine you have to prep for all 10 of your opponent's teams in team preview. That's too much stress in a draft league. So bring only 4. So 2 people brings 8, and then you bring 3 plus 3 in the match, so you bring 6 into the match.
Yes, exactly. That is very, very, very important. Not following these rules is auto forfeit, of course, as you're not following the rules correctly. So please only bring the correct amount of Pokemon to each battle. That's very, very important.
Alright, so next one is item clause, and it applies to the whole team. So only one Pokemon, your champion, will get the Eviolite. Everyone else must have different items. Even though you say that I really choose not to bring this Pokemon, I'm bringing that Phoebus just for fun, right? Then maybe I'll put like another Life Orb on it. Whereas my partner already has a Life Orb Pokemon. That's totally not allowed. You on team preview. On your side, because you can't see your opponent's items, but on your side you have to have 8 different items. then
Yeah.
your opponent can't really check this, so just be like, what's the word? To be faithful and follow the rules. Yeah.
Yeah. If you recognize that your opponent does not
Have integrity, yeah,
follow,
thanks.
if people do not follow this rule, please report this to
Because it can be quite obvious,
me
right?
or another
Yeah, when
mod.
someone heals with a citrus berry, and then, oh
Yeah.
no, the Pokemon beside it also still heals with a citrus berry, then they break item clause.
Yeah. I haven't thought about that, Spades. Maybe we should. I'll
discuss
that
with the
should
mod team.
That's probably, yeah. I'll discuss that with the rest of the mod team.
That's an interesting idea, Spades. Thanks. Cause
Thank you,
like
Spades.
if you always post your teams, but the thing is this will reveal information league wide, cause you will reveal your open team sheet for everyone. I think it can be useful. It can be a plus point to share open information so everybody actually knows in this week, oh, this team actually brought these items. Yeah, but then if I think majority of the league wants to keep information hidden, I'm okay with that because you really have to keep to the integrity of the league, and then all we got to do is just like record screenshots of who won and who lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Esther.
Yeah, that could work also.
Okay, so point number.
Yeah, only NJ gets to see it because he's not playing.
He's the transparent guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done. Next point is that you double check that you follow all the official DPEC rules in the /DPEC rules channel.
Hey,
hey
Gardens here. Hello.
Hey,
thanks for the follow. Then for point number 7, for everyone. Oh, Muff is here too. Muff Tato. Let's go. So point number 7, to like in regular season, we are going to play a best of 1. So this is only one shot, okay? 6v6. You bring 3, your partner brings 3, and then your opponents bring 3 plus 3. And you only play this best of 1, so whoever wins the week. And we see each other in like the playoffs, right? So in top cut, we are all playing a best of 3, which makes things super exciting.
Yeah. Top 3 will be super exciting matches. Yeah, top cut.
Then
I'm really exciting.
Yeah, I suggested to Flair that in top cut, like game 1, you tell each other, like we mentioned earlier, okay? You tell your opponents, okay, this guy is definitely player 1, this guy is player 2, let me know which is your player 1, player 2, and then you settle. You play the match out. Then the loser will get to choose, do I switch up my player 1 and player 2? Yeah, and then it goes on. If the loser wins the best of 3, and in the game 3, the loser again gets to choose to switch which player to put in player 1 and player 2. There are a lot of strategies to come up from this because that really dictates your turn 1 dynamics and your leads going into this.
Yep.
You could get hexed to death and not be able to get back up. Yeah, there's a chance, yeah. So that you only have one shot. But the DPEC metagame to me is very balanced, and you know, thanks to the mods, and we are almost in 1 year of DPEC with all these rules, and there hasn't been very crazy Pokemon. Like we banned the Rufflet, so there's a high chance that even though you get hexed, it's still a 6v6 and you can always still play the game out. There are still ways out for your team.
You can always, like, if you start losing mons, you can start playing around the timer condition. Oh, Lickitung, you'll have to wait for the potential restricted formats then. Sorry, because Lickitung is actually pretty good, I believe.
Okay.
Oh no, we're not unbanning Cypher.
So yeah, remember to check the DPEC rules and the mons that are banned.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, so the draft process. If you were here for last season, our draft process will be pretty similar. The draft will begin the 24th of January, 10 UTC, which is on Monday.
Yeah,
really
I'll let you
exciting.
cover the whole slide for this.
Yeah. So every pick will have a 30-minute window, which is pretty short, but we want to get through this as fast as possible. Drafting will be done with Esther's amazing Frostlass bot. You see, we have a channel on the server named DPDL Draft. You use the command percentage sign draft and then Pokemon, which will automatically add it to the sheet. This will make it way more smooth, and the hassle of us constantly being online as mods will be really relieving and make it a way more fun experience for everyone, I think. But
Nice.
if you know that none in your team won't be available, please contact me and leave picks so we can make sure that the draft runs smoothly.
So I believe that all the mods can lead picks, like all the mods can help draft,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah, but mainly me and Esther
Okay.
are like the ones who will be holding this system. So
Yeah, I've heard of this.
me and Esther are good people to leave picks with.
True, yeah, they definitely can be trusted. And I've heard of this Frostless bot from Esther. I kind of want to find one day to maybe have a chat and, you know, maybe bring it over to my draft leagues. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is super hype. So after this we'll be seeding, and just remember that this is the draft process.
Yeah. So the tiers are working exactly as last season.
One.
S tiers are 100 points, A tiers are 60 points, B tiers are 30 points, and C tiers are 10 points. Pretty simple. We can go on to the next slide. So these are the optimal like budgets, and you need to remember that you need to draft exactly 10 Pokemon.
So always remember to keep within your budget as much as possible. Flair also prepared a team builder, and keeping the team builder at the side while you draft is just very useful. And
Yes.
remember that you do not need to draft one of every tier. So you don't need to purposely have a S, A, B, and C. You look at the point distributions below, the one without S tier, you can actually have a 5A, 5C. That can actually make a very balanced team, because you really need to bring you need to bring 8 Pokemon in team preview, right? Then like 5 A's and 3 C tiers can still be quite powerful. And then there's also a 2A and 8B strategy that actually can work, because Flair told me that the B tiers are quite desirable in this season.
Yes, they are looking really jumpy.
So point number 3, for future reference for you guys, would be examples of common budgets. The thing is, we don't have any experience with they can, like with Little Cup multi-battle, we are probably the very first to ever do this. So maybe just take this with a grain of salt and come up with your own strategies when the time comes. It's gonna be so exciting.
These are the most common budgets from last season.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
Not from a multi-battle format, of course, but it's still within the same point system. So
wow, so that kind of means, yeah, like these strategies have been working well, and from what I see here, with one S, right, in your team, and then the rest being A, B, C, it still forms a balanced team. This means that your DPEC tier list is really balanced.
Yeah, thank you. We saw, I think, 2 double S teams, which were really interesting as well. And they used the budget at the top, 2116.
Okay.
Which is a really interesting budget, I think. But
but on stream here, I feel that in a multi-battle, just keep in mind, right, you have to bring 6 Pokemon into the match. They have to fight, right? They have to go in and fight. This means if you draft the top tier structure, you are forced to bring 2 of
A
your
lot
C
of C
tiers,
tiers.
right? 2. At least 2 of them must join the match. So
Yeah,
keep that in mind when you are drafting.
absolutely. A couple drafting tips. We all already went a little into this, but to begin with, make sure that you compare and consider all of your options to find the most optimal pick for your draft. I think it will be really important, especially with the C tiers, because the C tiers are some C tiers are very lackluster in this format.
Yep, so there's 2 of you, then there's potentially 3 people, and everybody's gonna share just 10 Pokemon. So,
Yeah,
what I always reiterate is you have to always form as thoughtful of a draft as possible. So, like what Flair said, is really important to always find the most optimal mon to pick. Yeah, I think people are also gonna come up with fun picks, and that just makes the league very fun to watch. And number
yeah,
2,
I agree.
like just one of the tips is that building a fire water grass core and a fantasy core is ideal and very
Yeah,
recommended, because you just remember that you're always bringing 6 Pokemon into the match, and having good switch-ins is useful.
absolutely. For those who don't know what a fantasy core is, it's a steel, fairy, dragon type core. Really important, I believe. And also make sure that you like most of these don't have a low tier alternative, so be very careful with this if you want to pick a fantasy core. You're gonna need to pick some higher tiers for these Pokemon.
Loaf says the finger tells me to run metronome.
Oh no!
So
I won't allow it, Fred. No, I'm not
so
going
what
to allow
else
it.
do I want to say? Just collect good tools in general. Fake out is particularly useful because if you are able to stall out Dynamax, remember that if a Pokemon Dynamaxes, he can only kill half the team potentially, because Dynamax is 3 turns and he can only take out 3 mons, and there will still be 3 mons remaining. So bringing a fake out mon in the back can be useful, and then taunt as
Absolutely.
usual. Then
Yeah,
point number 5, maybe bringing at least drafting at least 4 immunities. That's really useful in terms of being able to switch into moves.
yeah. I think immunities are very important, but also look for abilities like Flash Fire, Lightning Rod, Storm Drain, and such, because they are very important.
And finally, the point that we keep highlighting, you're always going to bring 6 of your 10 Pokemon. So you're always benching 4 Pokemon. But like in Season 1, you bench 4 Pokemon, but then you still bring only 4 out of the 6 in a match. So 2 of them can still be like helpers, right? But now, you're getting all 6 to fight against your opponent's 6. So you always have to keep that in mind. And it comes all the way back to when you draft. Yeah, the whole league centers around the draft. All 3 of you are sharing these 10 Pokemon, and you will have a journey with these 10 Pokemon all the way.
Yes.
Oh, next slide.
Okay, so of course this is a multi-battle league, and teamwork will be incredibly important. So be open for all ideas from all of your team members, not just one. Make
So
sure that you're equal in your team and that everyone can get their voice out there.
yeah, based on my experience, there are a lot of things to do. Not only do you have to arrange, okay, I'll take these 4, and then my partner takes these 4, right? You kind of have to split up your mons and approach the matchup accordingly. Then you also have to maybe like prep the mons. Then maybe you can share the work. So having a team of 3 is always really helpful. And it's not like 3 people then one person doesn't get to play at all, you can always be on a Discord call and share your screen. Then everybody can play the match together, and then there's 3 brains working together. This is kind of like the Queen's Gambit, where in the final
Yeah.
episode, then people work together as a team, right? And then they discuss strategies, and then the opponent also works together as a team. Then
Yeah.
the second point is practicing on Showdown is actually possible. Pocket, if you're still in chat, Pocket actually found a way to kind of do it, but you kind of play a 1v1 against your opponent. Although we do know, against your teammate. Although we do know that the Showdown actually created this multi-battle thing, I believe you still cannot find, and you kind of have to
Yeah.
find 4 people to play a multi-battle. So what you can do on Showdown is to play 1v1, and you can form actually a team, because in a team builder you can actually form more than 6. You can make a team of like 10 or 8
Yeah.
or 10 in a game. Yeah, and it's possible, but the bottom line is it's not 100% accurate. So we are all on the same boat. Your team, your opponent's team, we are going into the match like for the very first time, also playing Little Cup multi-battle. So
Yeah. It's
the more important point to take away here is that you really have to work as a team, and you really just have to discuss as much as possible, and like come up with ideas spontaneously during the match.
yeah. Also, oh whoops. Matatu, as Esther said, you're allowed to stream matches. That's correct. And Loaf, I agree. We need a Hyper Beam Pokemon.
I mean, that's the most hype part, right?
Uh,
Streaming a match.
Yeah.
And if you can see both like teams' perspective and listen to everybody's discussions, is super fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks, Esther.
So next, thanks Esther for being my chat checker. So point 3. Try to get yourself and your teammates into a voice chat during the matches to ensure good communication. Texting can be very slow, so voice
you only
chat
have
is
1
recommended.
minute, right? Remember that you only have 1 minute to make your moves, and I think like chatting is like texting is too slow.
Yeah.
And point number 4, always remember to support each other because you're a team. Wow, that's so nice, Flair.
Yeah, it's very important to support each other. You're in this together as a team. That's very important to remember. And also, don't leave things for last minute.
Yeah,
this is very important. There's a
like-
lot to do. Prepare for.
So in a regular draft league, remember in season 1, it's only one player finding another player, and just 2 people connecting. In a multi-battle,
Yeah.
you are doubling the amount of people connecting. So if you leave things to the last minute and only put in like 1 hour for a match, it can be quite unrealistic, because sometimes the connections, connecting with your opponents will take a while. The thing is,
Yeah.
we have done this before. We have done like Dynamax Adventures, the one where 4 people go into the Crown Tundra thing and play, like fight mons, right, to fight legendary. And like the system is very similar. You are connecting 4 people into the same server to kind of play a match. So it's actually possible, and don't be so put down by the connecting part. Yeah.
Yeah.
But ultimately, just remember not to leave things to the last minute. We
Also,
want to,
some. Oh, whoops.
I
Sorry.
want to say that we want to
Yes,
make the league as smooth as possible.
Yeah. So a couple tips for like connecting. I'll put out a little guide later. Wait, you can go back. So it's very important that you try to like start searching at the same time, because this will increase your chances of connecting quickly. If you don't connect within a minute, cancel the search and select a new code. This will refresh the system, and like it works better that way. If you still can't connect, restart all of your switches and then try again.
Nice. Yeah, the caretakers, right? I think Flair and you guys, Caterpie also, you guys played sort of tried out a match, and I believe the connection was quite fast, right?
Yeah, it was pretty quickly. We directly after like picking a new code, we found each other. So that's a really good method, I believe.
Okay, nice.
Okay, responsibilities. Plan your matches as early as possible, preferably on Mondays. We'll have a match planning channel just as last season. If possible, please plan your matches there. We will have one role per team, so it will be very easy to ping the teams.
Nice. So number 2,
Uh,
before the match. Oh, sorry, I'll let you finish.
no, you go.
Number 2, before the match, just remember to agree with your opponent. So both sides have to say this guy is player 1 because both teams will kind of have the opportunity to select the player 1. So for this, we will be playing a match, exhibition match on stream, and you will be able to see. Maybe I'll like you guys pass to me to make the settings, right, to select who is player 1 on both teams, and you'll be able to see how to select it on screen. Both sides might have that responsibility to do it, so it's important to for everyone to know how this is done, and always to remind your opponent who is player 1.
Absolutely. So the third point is that disconnected matches should be attempted to be replayed as close to original occurred. This can of course be hard, but always try. We want this to go as smooth as possible.
So there's 4 people playing in the match, so there's 4 chances to DC. It has happened before in the previous multi-battle league that I organized, but I would say even if the game goes in, like after you have Dynamax 3 turns end, plus another 2 more turns, it can really still be replayed and recreated. Barring a lot of random hacks, like maybe a sleep powder miss, but most of the time it can be like it can be oh my gosh, I'm lost for words. Like replayed, yeah, as close as possible. So try your best to do that, cause you only have one match to play, like a best of 1 in the regular season. So we want to keep this league as fair as possible. Yeah, I think if anything, Flair would be able to help you guys solve the problems.
Yeah, as long as I'm awake, I'm probably pingable and will try to help you as fast as possible.
And point number 4, recording the match is appreciated. Yeah, I think appreciated is a really good word to use, and it's very useful to see your perspective. Last time, NJ, shoutouts to NJ for playing our multi-battle league with Nintendo Switch, with Nintendo Switch Lite and a camera, right? So you just
that was amazing.
streams his perspective of the match, and it's so useful, right? Because he's able to show the game to anyone who's interested, and always have footage towards the end, and you don't have to struggle to record the win-loss screen or anything, right? You always have, even with a phone, it still works. So NJ has done it before. You can't say no otherwise, right?
You don't need a capture card to record your matches. So, last thing on this slide is that we really appreciate you to complete your kill reports before the week ends, so we can reset and be ready for the next week.
Oh man, I'm thinking it can be so exciting to do weekly recaps with you.
Yeah, I really want to do that this season.
I hope I have the time. Yeah, I can try and find time for this, because this is very, very fun.
Yeah, I hope we can get to something.
Nice.
Well then, let's go on. So, the tier changes from DPDL Season 1 and DPDL Season 2. So, the first ones, who are very notable, is Cosmog and Melton from Illegal to C tier. Both these Pokemon are playable now when we use Battle Tower rules instead of VGC rules. So welcome these two Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Let's see the Cosmog teleport to another partner.
Yeah, teleport and splash.
I feel like the Melton would be the one that can be interesting, and it's in C tier, so it can be quite desirable. Let's see if it has any use.
Yeah, I actually think Melton could see some use. It's a quite good steel type with I believe steel
I forgot the ability.
and electric. I think
Oh.
I don't remember the
Oh, I don't even know
ability.
Meltan's ability, so that'll be fun to
Yeah,
explore.
it's a really fun Pokemon. It's a good special attacker.
Let me make this a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Nice.
Next notable one is Amora, I think. This is now the cheapest weather setter in C tier. This will make like a Hail Core consisting of Cubchoo and Amora really cheap, consisting of a B and C tier. That's really good. Alright, it has Magnet Pull. That's pretty
Oh,
good.
wow. That's so cool because actually Magnet Pull works against both your opponent's mons if they are
Yeah,
both steel types. Yeah.
that's really good. So I think Amora is a very value pick now, and just like Blizzard spam,
Mhm.
I think Amora has some use. Anything that's like
So the most
allows you.
obvious things that pop up here on screen would be the S tiers. So, previously the mods respected Dewpider, Skrelp, and Trapinch, but then I heard from Flare that they weren't really drafted, right? So,
Yeah,
putting them down to A tier would make them desirable and kind of cheaper to draft. So, we hope to see usage from these mons. I really
yes.
trust Skrelp, so I'm a Skrelp stan, so I want to see it get some usage.
Yeah, I think Skrelp will be amazing in the A tier.
Then other things to note also would be the bump up. So Cutiefly, just above Dewpider on the left side, you see Cutiefly bumping up 2 tiers. So that means it made a huge impact in Season 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Cutiefly has way too much utility for C tier, and maybe even for B tier. So we'll see if A is a
The
good
place
placement.
for it to be. So maybe
If
mistakes were made from the
yeah,
Season 1.
maybe it was a mistake placing it in A. We'll see during this season, and maybe it'll go down to B if it doesn't make an appearance.
So other notable mons that bumped up to A tier would be on the right side of your screen, Krabby at the top and Tyrant at the bottom.
Yes, 2 of the kill leaders. Those were very offensive and scary Pokemon. Especially Tyrant, picking up 11 more KOs than the second Pokemon in kill leaders. It's so impressive.
Oh, sorry, I was saying like loaf of bread had a lot of interesting things to say here.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then Shark that says Caterpie goes down to C tier. The disrespect.
Oh, yeah. So about the Charmander and Sizzlipede, last season we saw an abundance of fire types in the low tiers. There were no C tier fire types and only one B tier fire type. The rest were A or S tiers. So we decided to bump down the weaker fire types a tier to spread them out in the tier list a bit more.
Nice, that's a good call.
To make the tier list more fun to use. Also, the last one I want to talk about is Psyduck. Since it was a very good Pokemon last season, it was the kill leader for like 3 weeks or something. It was an amazing Pokemon.
Nice. Yeah, I think having a very bulky water type is always very useful. And
Yes,
Psyduck has pretty interesting abilities if you form your team well.
Yeah. Well, should we go on to the last and the last slide? So, it's time to see the draft order.
Let me set this up.
So, seeding the draft order is the next step, and the step after that is doing an actual multi-battle live with me, Evan, Julian, and Shiny Caterpie.
Oh, exciting.
Yes, this will be very exciting. So, doing this, we'll put in random. We'll put in a couple numbers in the generate box to the next of the word generate to randomize the order. Let's take one number.
Oh, the chat is so hype. Nice.
Okay, so someone decide a number in between 1 and 10. I'll take the first one.
Fastest fingers. Oh, Esther again with the song change. Okay, after this.
Yes.
I'm playing
So-
wait. Yeah, someone give a number from 1 to 10.
A number between 1 and 10, please.
No one's doing it. Let me
7.
nice.
Okay, so let's re-roll. We go 1. We go 2. We go 3. We go 4. We go 5. We go 6. We go 7.
Uh,
So let's see here. Time to copy these secrets over to this
I'm trying to
column.
click on Esther's link.
Okay. Okay, so is everyone ready? I'll let you do that first. Who does everyone think will be first in the draft order?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Esther's giving us hype music. Let's go.
Nice. Okay then.
Or maybe
Are
a
we
bit
ready?
louder.
It's
Okay,
time to
let's go. Review the
Okay,
first team.
time to check the first checkbox.
Thanks for the hydrate. No! No!
This is rigged. This
Yeah,
is so
rigged.
rigged. Oh my god.
The first
I'm
team to register.
I'm first.
Wow,
Oh,
epic.
that's amazing.
Let's see if you generate the second one. If it's really the second team, it might be.
Yeah.
bit
Okay, let's see. We have the Phantom Menace,
Oh,
consisting of
nice.
Sack, DGS, and Spades.
Okay, this is completely not rigged, guys, because behind the scenes, on the left side, you see that spreadsheet that I'm referring to. There's a formula in
So
see,
we see
it
this.
always generates a random number. So this is not rigged.
This is not rigged.
So nice. We have Phantom Menace with
Yes.
Zack. Who's the second guy?
DGS.
DJS and Spades. Yeah, welcome to the
Okay.
league.
Third team. The Lake Trio, consisting of
Ooh,
Yuki, Grubby, and
oopsie.
Spectretite.
Nice.
Uh,
Welcome to the league, guys. DJS goated says
accidentally
true.
revealed the draft order there, but
It's okay.
since I showed the numbers, no worries. So the fourth team are your Lipard in April.
Oh, the new logo is here.
Yeah, you can see the names and logo to the right.
So who are the teammates?
Luke Falcon, Xian Okko, and Rao.
Nice. Welcome to the league. I think fourth
Okay.
in the draft order is pretty healthy. So now we are
Yeah.
moving to the undesirable spots.
Yeah, so next team is Dungeons and Dinos, my favorite team.
Oh, yeah, very
consisting
nice
of
logo.
Fabulous, K21VC, and
Tetsu.
Sutsu.
Nice.
So these are actually 3 of the players from one of the Dungeon and Dragons campaigns I'm running.
Ah, yes, yes. I
So
remember
they
that.
kind of like threw in a reference towards that. So
Nice.
I really appreciate this name and logo. Next one is the Hoenn Musketeers, consisting of CP Toro, Almost Good Enough Gaming, and Pub Content.
Papi Kantan. Okay, very strong
Really-
team. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
smack in the middle at position 6. So good luck and welcome to the league.
Yeah. So number 7 is Drift Whale Danger Noodles,
Wow, this is
consisting of
epic,
Shiny
logo.
Caterpie, Salmon Ice Salad.
Nice,
love
epic
this.
team.
I love this name. So next one.
Yeah, I
is
expect
the
I
eighth
expect
team.
this team to be very strong. I'm always very
Yeah,
scared
me
of
too.
what Shiny Caterpie can do.
Yeah, she was the number 1 player in the Quirker division last season. So
Wow.
I'm really excited to see what they can do this season. So next one is Los Angeles Littons with Ted and Jay.
Nice.
So that's nice. Now we're going towards the bottom again, and these positions are still very good since you get the turnaround pick. So next one is Socks and Sandals
Ooh,
with Wendell,
Wendell.
Wendell, Reddit Thought, and Shark Dad. 3 very dangerous players.
Correct.
Riddle Tart was placed second in the Quirky division, and both Wendell and Shark Dad were very close to playing in Top Cut.
And I remember Wendell playing in my multi-battle league, and Wendell was the same team as NJ. They drafted Phoebus and they managed to win a game. So that's like in a normal multi-battle, not just DPEC multi-battle. So these people are a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized you have
50-50
one
to be
spot
last.
too little. You have one spot too little in
okay.
the graphic.
Nice.
So you
Let
need
me
to
adjust
come out
it.
it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hang on. We're gonna make this smaller.
Because we have
and...
3 teams left.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna make
Oh.
that. Hang on.
Okay,
I'm making
let's,
that smaller.
Oh, there.
65%. All right.
Yeah, that looks good. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next team then. Number 10. It's Orange County Conkelder.
Oh,
with Walker
nice.
and Axe.
Who's that?
Aves 10.
Aves 10. Yeah. I know
Okay.
Goecker. Goecker is a good friend. So
Okay.
it's gonna be a very interesting team, and they are actually quite good at the game too.
Okay, interesting. So, number 11. This is very close to the turnaround pick.
Oh, it could be me.
It's
Yes,
not
I'm
the
last.
Villain Association. So we have Matato, Eggnite, and Mr. Gardenhouse. I only know, Mr. Gardenhouse was in the beginning of the last season of DPDL, but he sadly needed to drop out. But
Okay.
Eggnite was one of the best players in the series division.
Nice.
So last team is your team, Evan.
Yay!
No sponsors, please, with Julian, Evan, and Loaf of Bread.
Epic
So
team, let's
this is-
go.
This is so rigged, Evan. We got first and last spot.
Yeah, both the presenters got the first and the last slot. Really lucky.
Those are kind of like the best slots.
Nice. I
No,
wanna
it's
put
a.
my...
I still like your logo, Mabtato. It's not bad. I like it. Well, that means we have to.
Yes, let's go. This is my stream. Okay. Yeah, so here we have on stream, everybody, your seat, like the draft order, and all of the coaches. So very nice way from Flair to introduce everyone to the league.
Well, that means we have made the draft order. That means it's only one thing left to do,
Yes, nice.
and you
What
all know what
nice.
it is. It's time to do the actual multi-battle. So, Caterpie and Julian, are you there in the chat?
Oh boy, Caterpie says oh boy. Julian says hi.
Okay, battle time. So I prepared some teams for all 4 players.
Mhm.
So it's time to battle.
So,
This will be very exciting.
Flair and I will be in the same team, so those who are watching. Oh, and for Caterpie and Julian, no stream sniping. Nah, just kidding.
no stream
But for those
sniping.
of you who are watching, so you kind of get a taste of how the two of us maybe communicate and decide what to do, right? Before the
Yes.
match. So, very important, we always have to remember to connect to the internet, and you get to see how we connect here live on stream.
Yes. So both Shiny Caterpie and Julian, please send a message when you're ready to start searching.
Okay, I won't be
let's-
looking at Discord, Flair, so I'll listen to you for the code.
I'll go into Discord on my phone.
Okay.
Both Shiny Caterpie and Julian, please look in the Caretaker's Lounge.
Oh right, I'm gonna hide the code then, cause
Yeah.
we don't want people on stream to join the match.
Yeah.
Okay,
sounds
I'll go onto Discord and you let me know. Yeah, you send me
Yes.
a DM. Send me a DM.
And I'll send it.
Oh, actually,
in
I'll
the
go to the caretakers. I'll go to the caretakers lounge on my phone.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll send the code now. And I'll
And
send a
then-
message when we should start
When we
searching.
start, right? Yeah. So let's all get ready first, but then don't search yet.
Yes.
Okay, how do I hide the code? So, for those of us on stream, we go to this one, and then you can actually key in the code now. You don't have to click multi-battle first, but just make sure when you enter the search, click in multi-battle. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do this. Let's do magic.
Okay. I'll okay, so Shiny Catch P, please go into the caretaker lounge and be ready. Okay, cool.
Oh my
Is
god.
everyone
Yeah,
are
ready.
you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, let's start. Okay. I'll send a message. Search. Okay, let's go. Search.
Yeah, I really hope that I put multi-battle. Let's see how
Yeah.
fast we can do it.
Yeah.
So it's nice of you if both teams to like maybe get ready on Discord and like type 3, 2, 1. Look at that! Let's go!
That was so quick.
That was so quick on
Nice.
stream! Let's go! So
Nice.
you know, it's a good idea to tell your opponents like 3, 2, 1, let's try and search together. It doesn't
Yes.
matter if there's a little bit of a lag, you'll still be able to search. Like it's very similar to raid battles. So I'm the one that selects the rules. Okay, you get to see this live on stream. So it says the teams will be decided and then I decide myself. Okay, it's always the second multi-battle thing. So it's
Yes.
here. Remember guys, multi-battle, battle tower rules. And then we
Yes.
select yes. Oh, it's so perfect that I'm the one on stream doing it.
Yeah.
And then I'll get to choose
So-
my team.
Yes. So we'll choose our teams that we have prepared.
Oh right,
Uh,
who's player 1 by the way?
You are player 1 and Julian is player 1.
Okay, so here, you can like there's no rush here because it doesn't jump straight into team preview, so everybody can click let the battle begin. So there's really no rush.
Yeah.
The rush comes when you lock in the players, then you can probably like as a form as like to warn your opponent, maybe you can just tell them like GLHF at that moment.
Yeah.
So remember like player 1, so I'll set it to be myself. Then immediately I'll set my partner, and my partner is Flare. Right? Then once you set in this one, so it's Julian opposing team, right?
Yes.
So once you
Julian
set it
and
in,
then
yeah, everything will lock in, see? Then
yes.
even if you spam A, it doesn't work. Because I think the system kind of has a lot of fail safes in case someone messes it up. Then the only way to start a match is to press X. You just look at the bottom
Yes.
corner. The only way to start a match is to press X. So just remember these. You can come back to this stream if you are confused. Yeah, so let's start.
Okay.
GLHF.
So please, Julian and Shiny Cat be exit the stream until we're done.
Okay, let's go,
Let's
Flare.
do
Come
that.
on, let's go, let's go.
Okay, I'm so
Okay, started.
excited. Let's go.
1 minute 30 seconds of team preview.
Okay then.
Oh, let me.
X to check opponents. Press the X button, please.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. So, what are we bringing? What do you think they will lead?
Well, we definitely need our Sandile,
Yes.
and it might be a good idea to either max Sandile or Mentike.
Yeah.
But then I'm player 1, so maybe we are doing something like fake out first, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Do you
something like
do you
that.
think I should bring my? Okay, let's talk about the mons that we shouldn't bring, right? What mon do you
Yes.
think you are not bringing? For me, is it the Nidoran or anything else that you expect me not to bring?
I don't think I'll bring Budew. Oh, Budew is kind of good for Krabby.
Okay.
What do you think we should lead? Something like
uh-huh.
Budew, Minion Poo.
Okay, I like that because I can't get faked out.
I'll
Oh.
go Sandile, and then what's the last Pokemon for me? Mantike or Litwick? I think I like Litwick for this one.
Okay.
So, I'll select those
Then
three ones.
what mon do I not bring? I think I'll bring my triple fake out.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay. Alright, 5 more seconds. I'm gonna click done.
Yeah, let's go with this.
Wow, okay. So you're not bringing
Oh.
the Mantike.
Yes.
Right.
not bringing
Oh my
the
gosh,
Mantike.
we are not bringing our Eviolite Mon.
Oh, that's pretty sad.
Yeah,
honestly.
but I think that's fine, right? As long as our Sandile does a lot of damage, yeah, it might be good. We need to plan our dynamics well, I guess. Like make full use and kill 3 mons.
Yeah.
Let's see what they lead. Well, I kind of expected who would that be like
Who
turn
would
1
have
dynamics?
short-
Oh, they want to take out
so
the Mian Shao. huh?
This
Mian
was
Fu.
a very good lead on their end.
Okay.
Since Hoothoot kind of threatens both of us.
Yeah.
Does Hoothoot have like the anti-sleep ability?
Yes, I think Insomnia.
Yeah,
They're
it
probably
would
going
make
for
sense.
like turn 1 max, right? Do you expect
Yeah,
the Mianfu with a
I
Assault Vest
could
to survive?
I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
I tinted lens kind of makes sense on the Hoothoot though.
Oh, do you want to just go for the sleep then?
Yeah,
Because you're
I'll go for
faster.
that.
Okay, then for
Yeah.
me, do I switch out or do I...
I think you switch
out
it
the-
out.
Okay.
Or you could like fake
I can
out
switch out to
the
Pichu.
Torchic.
Oh. Right, that
Fake
kind
out
of
the
stops the...
Torchic.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fake out the Torchic.
Yeah,
Nice.
sounds
Okay, we got that in within 1 minute, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully we survive. Oh, no max. Wow, that's so
Hello?
strong. Hey!
Okay, my
Okay,
internet
any
kinda
Lumberry?
messed up a little. Okay, nice. That's really good.
Wow, good turn 1. Okay.
Oh, that's a good turn one.
Torchic is faster
Uh,
than Hoothoot. Oh, and Torchic
yeah.
now has the speed boost. Okay.
Yeah. What base speed is Torchic?
I don't remember. I don't know anything about Little Cup.
I'll need to check because I could still outspeed it.
Oh, with the scarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
the-
You have
the-
time, you have time. You have 50 seconds.
Yeah. So
LGM. So I'm
Um,
gonna put a check
so
mark.
Torchic is slower. Torchic is slower. Should I
Okay.
just sleep under Torchic then?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. But who do you want me to knock off?
The Hoothoot, I think.
Okay, let's try it then. Let's knock off the Hoothoot.
Yes.
Okay.
We could see a protect from the Torchic maybe.
I've been in the stream for 1 hour. As a result, I have 700 Senjus. Okay, so we're gonna knock off. Yeah, let's see,
Yes.
let's see. We're gonna play the game out. I don't think we need to stall for time. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, okay.
Good
And
play.
they're burning a turn of sleep here.
Yeah.
And we still don't know who's faster actually.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that was so crucial.
Yeah. Okay, so the AV is helpful.
Okay.
No flinch,
Okay.
yes, no flinch. Let's go. Oops.
Oh, Evil Light.
Okay, 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 okay. Now,
Enough
so now we
of
know
their
that we
Evil
only
Light.
have one evil light. Let me change my. Let me do this. I think
Okay,
this helps.
Dynamax. Yeah, Duelink in Dynamax now.
Okay. So the Hoot can
s-
Dynamax, but I don't expect it to Dynamax, right?
Yeah. Should I switch out my but you, it's
Yeah, I think
into
so.
Litwick? Litwick
Okay.
could absorb with Flashfire.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, they might predict that, but I think that's totally fine, right? But
Yeah,
for me,
uh,
I feel like I might just get attacked. I can actually
Yeah.
switch to Pichu though to survive. Oh, even Meowth will resist.
Yeah.
I think I like switching though, so I always preserve that fake out. Let's go
Sounds
with
good.
Meowth. Then I don't want to
Yeah.
burn Pichu's sash.
Yeah, we could like go for Trick Room next turn,
Okay.
plus fake out.
Okay, I'm locking it in. We're doing double switch. Ooh,
Yeah.
the strats. They're probably gonna air slash and yeah. Let's hope they don't
Garbits.
fire. Yeah, let's hope they don't fire move into the Meowth then.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Nice.
yes.
What
Let's
are you-
go.
That's so good.
Okay, that's really good. So I think
Uh,
now they kind of have to flinch you then. So I'll definitely fake out the Torchic, right? Although
Yeah.
the Torchic can max.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. Okay, wait. The Torchic can't even touch the lead weight. So I
Yeah.
feel like I should fake out the Hoot. What do
yeah,
you
I
think?
agree.
That would be
yeah.
cool, right? That would be poggers, right?
Fake out the Hoothoot and then Trick Room.
I think so. But
Because
after you
that-
trick room, if they kill my Meowth, I get to
Yeah.
max next turn. But then I don't think the Mianfu can. I guess the Mianfu can max. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But just remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I fake out the Hoot also, the Hoot won't die, and then
Yeah.
they are forced to not be able to max because the Hoot is low health. Yeah. Okay, so I'll fake out the Hoot then. Let's try. Unless the Torchic has a crazy move that can OHKO the League.
Yeah.
But I don't think so,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll fake out the Hoot. I'll double check.
Entry
Fake out the
Chrome.
Hoot. Okay.
Entry Chrome.
Okay.
Okay.
Who do they have? Sandile? No, they have
We have
Sandy
Sandile.
Gus and Snover in the back. Wow, look!
Yeah.
Look, we fake out the correct mon. We fake out the correct mon. Let's go!
Nice.
Okay, it doesn't. Oh, it dies! Oh my god, the Meowth is so strong. What the heck? What?
Yeah, it has
Shit.
tough claws.
Oh no!
It's tough
Then-
claws. So
Oh my gosh. Because
So-
what's gonna come in the back is either Kapchu, Krabby, or the Skunk. And
Yeah.
they can max. Oh, but then
Yeah.
again, my cat can max also. So,
yeah, my cat.
My cat. I always forget
Your
the
cat.
mon names in the heat of the
Yeah.
battle. Yeah, so we need to remember that guy can max. The
Yeah.
Kapchu, I don't think it's Kapchu. You want to bring, you
Yeah,
won't want
I
to bring
don't
in front of
think
them.
Max Capture makes sense.
Yeah, maybe Krabby. But Krabby is very fast, so I think the trick room is very helpful. And we kind of caught their defensive play from the Torchic.
Yeah.
Who's coming in? Wow, why are they taking so long to think? And we took the first KO also, right? Krabby?
Yeah.
Ah? Oh no.
That's scary.
What moves do you
It
have?
has. It has. I have Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Trick Room, and Protect.
Yeah, Julian can max.
Yeah.
Mm,
So what do you think we should do in this situation?
do you remember if I'm slower or you're slower? My Meowth goes first?
I'm super slow. I'm base 20, you're base 40.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like Max Darkness and like Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then what if I steal Spike? Nah. Cause I kind of like to take out the Krabby slot, and then you
Yeah.
force a 2v1. But
Yeah,
then
that
I
would
don't
be
see,
really nice.
Yeah. Shall we just attack then? Like crunch and you Shadow Ball the Krabby?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's try
it has
that
a really weak special defense, so
Okay.
we still have a chance to OHKO.
Okay, so I'm not commenting. Oh, they are.
Oh.
Who do you have in the back? You still have Sandile to max. Right?
Yeah, and Badu.
But you.
So,
I think
I'm
Sandile
guessing-
will stall 3 turns of their max. Then Sandile
Yeah.
comes in and max.
Yeah, I think that will be the correct decision.
Okay. Oh, I really wanted
Let's
to max Darkness though.
Oh,
Oh
that was-
my god! Okay. Yes. That means that's fine. They're gonna waste their max.
Yeah, they're gonna waste their max. That's really good.
Okay. Wait,
And Litwick got done.
this turn you can max.
Ooh.
Right! Oh my god, it's perfect. Okay. Because I can crunch to KO. Right, I can
Yeah.
crunch to KO. It's definitely faster. Oh no.
Yeah.
Like, flare blitz here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Then we can purposely like strategize the 2 mons to bring in here, right?
Yeah.
And I think from in the Torchic side, does LGM have levitate? Because
no.
you can easily max quick the Torchic side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then you give my
Absolutely.
you give my Mian Shao a boost, right?
Oh,
So
it's so low.
right.
Yeah.
So I think now is a good chance to max because after
So I
this,
go into Sandile.
yeah, I think so, right? I think so. Yeah.
and you go Mianfu. Fake out.
Yeah, but is
the
Mian Shao
Krabby,
is the Sandile gonna move first before the Krabby? Do you think? It doesn't matter, right?
no.
Because I can fake out. I can fake out the Krabby.
Krabby is slower than Sandile.
Okay, it doesn't
Sandile
matter.
is
I will
65.
fake out the Krabby and then you will
Yeah.
max quick.
Sandile. Yeah, max Quake.
Yeah, max quick.
Yeah,
Then we
that's-
boost
that
the
makes
Mian.
sense.
We boost the Mian Fu. Yeah, and I think
Yeah, that makes sense.
any like ice type in the back because they have Kapchu and Snover. If they are special attackers, then will be really good.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. We have a plan.
Yeah, swap Pokemon.
Because if the fake out fails on the if the Krabby max guard, I think it still
Yeah.
dies to Sand.
Yeah, it should.
And
so
then
that's really good.
How slow
we
is
have
Krabby?
Intimidate.
Like, what the heck? Oh, we have Intimidate, nice.
It's base 50.
Okay.
And
Wow, that was
Sandal
such
is
a good
base
choice
6.
not to Dynamax. Yeah, I think it's going down to Sand though. So I'm definitely
Yeah.
taking out the Krabby, and then I think you max quick the Torchic. It's either a Sandy Gas, a Snover, or a LGM switch in,
Yeah.
which
So
doesn't
I'll
appreciate
go,
a live out max quick.
Yeah, I'll go Max Quake into Torchic.
Torchic slot. Okay, lock in, lock in.
You go
Alright.
Fake Out.
I go fake out, yeah.
Yes.
Woo!
Okay, sounds good.
Very hype.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Let's go. But they took out 2 of our mons, but we only took out 1
Yeah.
of theirs. But they
But
kind of
I think we have a big advantage here.
true. So what's
So-
behind the Krabby? I would expect Skuntank. That means like Dynamax Sandal is a good idea.
Yeah. I'm coming back to multi battle now. It
Nice.
feels amazing.
Right? You kind of understand, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it resists. The Snover resists.
Yeah, but that's fine. I
Oh,
think
the Krabby, if it max guts, it's gonna die. Okay, the fake out
Yeah.
works. Okay, wait, we don't know yet. The Snover in in like daycare Poke Cup, is it physical or special?
it's
Usually.
special.
Wow. Okay. I am like this new
I
territory.
think can run both. I think it has like similar stats. in
Similar.
both.
Okay. I have completely no idea what's going on because like I'm so new to Little Cup. I haven't touched it for a very long time. Okay. Their Dynamax is gone. That's perfect. And then
Okay,
we can
nice.
now like target the Julian slot, the right side slot, because they only have one
Yeah.
mon left.
Ooh, that still does a lot.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, Sandal looking good here.
Yeah, right.
We just need to make sure that we don't die from a Specs Blizzard now.
Specs Blizzard, okay. Yeah, I don't think I should switch out my Mienfu. If it dies, it
Yeah,
dies.
I agree.
Then my Pichu
Yeah, I
can
agree.
still fake out.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do I do here?
wow. Oh, you can rock for anyone. So I think definitely rock for the Cup Shoe, right? What do you think? Right?
Yeah,
like, get rid
Sandal
of it.
is. Just remember that Sandal is super frail.
Ooh. In the special
if-
side?
Yeah, on both. It has 35 in both defense and special defense.
Wow, oh dear.
So what do we do?
I'm gonna poison jab the Snover.
Yeah, and I max rock roll
For
the capture.
Cup Shoe, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that
If it
sounds
protects, I think it's still fine. Cause if
Yeah.
my Mienfu dies, then Pichu can still fake out the Snover, and then you can get your last max move off.
good. Yeah. Okay,
So-
let's go.
Okay, try. I don't know who's slower actually, because the trick room
Yeah,
might
I
work in
think
their
Snower
favor now.
goes. Maybe Snower goes before.
Whoa!
Oh, okay, I think we win this. Now.
Nice.
This is so good.
So Mienfu is very slow. Oh,
It's
their Cup Shoe is.
65.
Oh wait, the Cup Shoe is it slash rush? That's why it's moving last.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
It's
that's
slash
why.
rush.
Wow, this is perfect. Yeah,
Oh,
the
nice.
crit didn't matter. Yay, let's go.
Okay, this is looking really good then.
Yeah, so Julian's slot is dead, so Julian is out of the game. To
Yeah.
anyone watching, this is a strategy that we didn't mention earlier. This is a potential strategy to help, like to help you advance in the game a lot, is to take out one slot. Oh, this is so
Yeah.
curious, because I did expect the Sandigas to come in earlier. Because
Yeah.
like we are in Trick Room. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
interesting. Yeah, so I didn't expect.
Should I just go
you wanna
for
just
like
darkness
max
or
darkness?
YOLO? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because let me check my Pichu moveset. Like if you darkness, then oh no, I cannot T-board. Then maybe your Badiu will be stronger, right?
Yeah.
If we cannot take out this sandcastle. Yeah, so darkness is a
okay.
good idea.
How many turns of Trick Room? One.
One.
So I think darkness is the best play.
Okay, idea. And then I'm just gonna knock off.
Yeah.
Because if he takes me out, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm curious to see whether this sandcastle is physical or special. Because
Yeah.
VGC is special.
Yeah, it's special in DPEC as well.
I was thinking, right, like what if you... Oh, Caterpie says, in our defense, our team was...
So
Look at this AV, look at this AV! Oh my god!
Oh my
AV
God.
plus 1 Mienfu. That's a very strong Sandigas though.
Yeah.
That's very, very strong. Oh, policy.
Yeah, it's policy.
Wow. Yeah, so we probably had the better team, I guess. Like the better
Yeah.
matchup.
The Ultra draft. This is what Ultra's team they're playing with. It's a very very unique draft, but he managed to do really well with it. It was a very interesting team.
Nice. Well, at least it wasn't like a sweep. You can see that the meta game is very balanced, cause
Yeah.
it wasn't like a 6-0 or a 5-0. Like you guys
Yeah.
managed to still take out 3 of our mons.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Torchic's gonna protect though. Then I'll burn my fake out. I'll burn my fake out and I'll burn my sash.
That sounds good.
I mean that's not good, but that's the only
Yeah.
thing we can do.
So I Earthquake or Rock Slide?
I don't think you should Earthquake, right? So you just spam Rock Slide then. Cause I don't have protect.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's the last game. It's
Oh right, it's the last
turn
mon.
problem.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then you can
Okay,
kill my Pichu then.
It's Sash, so we're fine.
No! Oh my!
No.
I died to sand!
No.
I died to sand! Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
That's why I told you to Rock Slide.
Yeah. Well done. I think it's fine. Whoops.
So in this case, right, who gets the kill on Pichu? No, the
team.
opposing team.
No one gets the kill.
Or is it the guy who rock falls? No, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
So, but then
And
it was
that
our
us.
side. Yeah. Okay. So that's how we record the kills then. So
Yeah.
this means you denied them of a Pichu kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deny them the kill leader.
Yeah.
Let's see. If
So-
they crit here, you might die though.
Oh right, they're faster than me. Oh,
Oh,
this
it's
is really
physical.
scary.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is really scary actually. We could still
Oh
lose.
no! Oh no!
Oh shit.
I think we maybe we had to switch in. Then you intimidate once.
Oh shit.
Wait, no,
we can
this.
still
Oh
lose.
my god. What's that?
We can
Is that
still
citrus
lose.
berry?
Yeah, I think so. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I think maybe you shouldn't have earthquake just now.
Yeah.
So you
we
kind of
should have
force him to
slapped it.
choose. Force him to choose a slot.
Oh,
Then I can
shit.
T-boat. Yeah. Oh no,
no.
we threw. No.
Oh no. That
You
was
have
such
to
a bad-
sludge bomb here, right?
Yeah, I'll sludge bump and we'll just.
Are you
hope for the
modest? Modest? Yeah, hope for the best.
best.
Oh no.
Timer
That's a
stall?
plus 3 speed, is it?
Wait, can we timer stall this?
Oh no, we could have timer stop earlier. We could have.
Oh.
That means you could have spent the whole 1 minute to bring in Badu.
Yeah. Oh, we could have timer.
Oh my god, we could have
stalled.
timer stop and sleep them. Yeah. So this is a reminder to the viewers to slow down.
Yeah.
To slow down. Yeah. But now I think you have to
Yeah.
YOLO and sludge bomb.
Yeah, there's a scarf, so we're locked into sludge bomb now.
Yeah. So let's hope for the crit. The sludge bomb crit.
We're
don't
not
expect-
outspeeding this thing.
Oh no!
Let's
We
speed
lost.
this. Yeah, we lost.
No.
Well, that was a very fun match, though.
Yeah, so we you can see that you can always turn the game around. Yeah, we really had that. We really had the game.
Yeah,
but then it
I should have rock slide.
Shows how what a throw.
Yeah, that was
GG.
such a throw on my part. Can I consider this karma? GG, that was an amazing
GG's
battle.
to Shiny, Caterpie, and Julian. Yeah, thanks for the battle.
That was amazing.
And wow,
I-
we did
it
everything
was
in
really
1.5 hours. So this is a very not too long, right? So and we managed to let everyone
Oh
know.
yes.
of the
Sorry, Esther. I'll rig it better next time.
Rig it better next time. Yeah, let's go. That was fun. That was so epic.
That was a very fun game.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow, Torchic is. I like Torchic though. I used it before.
that Torchic is really
Knockout.
fun.
Good job.
Torchic had a lot of good games last season.
Purposeful throw for the content.
Maybe.
After I won
Maybe.
protecting. Yeah, right. Then last week, I played against Julian and I had 2 mons in front of his Torchic again. Like
Yeah.
his Blaziken. And then I killed my own mon with I used my Gastrodon to EQ myself.
Oh,
So
no.
yeah, lesson learned, right? At this point, their win con is to protect and they went for it. And then we
Yeah.
fell for it and we killed our own mons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better rig it better next time. So let's go back to the this one and here. Oh, and we can go back to the first slide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So to remind everyone here, the you can see here in team preview that we have all 8 different items. Yeah, and Setsu said earlier, if you want to have fun, you can put food items, because that's what I used to do. I used to, if I know that there's one mon that totally doesn't come, I'll put bread. I'll put something else on it. Like if I'm playing against bread, I think I'll put bread, so that it's fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's a very nice demonstration on how to set up the match.
Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this. I sure did. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was very nice having you too. This was so smooth, and we were able to get it within 1.5 hours. I think that's super efficient.
Yeah, that's super good.
The match connected so quickly too, and then we played the match in like 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So that was very smooth, and that's the ideal situation. But then, for everyone here, remember to set aside maybe 1 hour in case you have any connection errors. I did enjoy Let's
It's better rigging for next
look
season.
at the...
Sorry.
Is this the one? Here. Yeah, so here's the draft order again, if anyone wants to see it.
I'll post this later in the announcement channel.
Yeah.
I hope everyone is happy with their place in the draft order. I sure am. I get the first pick.
You have to spill with it, guys.
You just need to spill with it.
You just have to spill with it.
I love that. Many names are kind of like puns. Spill with it, the Phantom Menace, your life hard in April.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dinos. The Nos Pass the Soul Please. Well, I'm not sure about the Grookey pick. Last season, we saw
Grookey. Because all four...
Yeah, all 3 divisions picked Grookey as first pick.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Interesting. So we don't plan on it? Don't plan on it. Oh, Esther's saying that you might go for the Grookey. That's a question for everyone. You never know.
Yeah, Grookey is a really fun pick, I think. It's the most powerful priority user.
And the only terrain setter.
Yeah, the only terrain setter. Yeah, we'll draft Feebas round 1.
Oh, you can always do like the unburdened stuff. Yeah, and then having the Grookey means you have the power of the terrain.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, you should have said that, Loaf. I degrade you from being our team captain.
Pop. Anyway, thanks Esther for the song. That really made the battle very hype.
Yeah. That was amazing. I had a lot of fun with the stream.
Yeah, me too.
I'm super excited for the season also.
Hey, we might even come back and do power rankings, you know?
I would love to do power rankings.
Yeah, I have the stream set up, and then connecting with Flair is super smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, exciting times. So
power rankings are very fun, and since there are only 12 teams, we can go into detail in every team.
Yeah. So I just want to end off from my side saying good luck and have fun to everyone. Remember to work together as a team and treasure the 10 mons that you draft, because you're going to play with almost all of them for sure. 6 mons are always going into the battle.
Yeah. I also want to say good luck and have a bunch of fun. I really hope this draft league will be appreciated. So yeah. Good luck to everyone.
And yeah, maybe one last thing from my end, one final thing. Everybody, let's appreciate Flair, right? Oh my god, what a crazy run last season, being the main coordinator and running so many divisions. And then here we are going into exciting times into the very first, I would say this is the first ever Little Cup multi-battle league in history. So
I would
props,
think it is.
yeah, massive props to Flair for all the work with your spreadsheets and organizing the league for all of us.
And
Yeah.
I want to thank the rest of the mod team backing me up. Especially Esther has been a huge help in this whole process, setting up the league and bot. Yeah, Frostlast bot is the MVP.
Nice.
Well, you'll see Frostlast bot in action on Monday then, doing the whole draft for us. We don't have to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
We're lazy
so
mods. Just
see
setting
all
up
of
a
you
bot.
guys on Monday, and
Yeah.
good luck with your
Really
prep.
excited.
Oh my god, it's in 1 day's time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
it's
soon.
it's really soon. So
I need to look at the tier list now.
yeah, you're going to pick a double pick, Evan.
True.
So look through the possible combos. Check if there are any like pairs that really stand out to you. Like maybe a Drifloon, Duskull,
Cool.
a Sun
Even
pairing,
Sun,
or
like Baba picks. Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of fun pairings which you could go for.
Okay, with that, to anyone watching in the YouTube segment, thanks for watching. And that's all I have to say. You don't really need to
Yeah.
do anything more.
Bye bye everyone,
Nice.
and good luck in the league.
Okay, I'm gonna end the call, Flair.
Yeah, bye bye.
So successful, yeah.
See you,
and
Evan.
that was perfect, right? Nice.